Hey, it is an exciting time because I have a new savings challenge book. It is available right now on Amazon, and I'm here to show you a complete flip through of this book. First, I have to say I'm trying out these rings from Temu, and I am not trendy or stylish at all, so I'm probably wearing them totally wrong, but I want to know, like, these little rings that go, like, not all the way down, are they just for, like, pictures, or do people, like, really wear them? Because, I don't know, just let me know. They're really pretty, but yeah, I don't know. I did, like I said, get these from Temu. I filmed a Temu haul, actually, which maybe you may have already seen, or it might be after this video. But anyways, if you're interested in these rings, they're from Temu. It's 2 different sets, and they're super cheap. So anyway, okay, let's get into the book. I'm sorry about the glare. I'm going to do my best, you know, to kind of work around it. This is the back of the book. So, introducing the Save It! 33 challenges to help you save big. So, like I said, it's 33 challenges. I went with a glossy cover this time. I do have a couple other savings challenge books available on Amazon, as well as 2 budget planners. Everything is linked below in my description box. I have shown flip throughs of all of my books that I have released on Amazon so far. So if you're interested in any of those and you want to see like full walkthroughs, go back through my videos and take a look. In addition, I am working on another book. It's maybe about halfway finished. So of course, you know, as soon as I'm done with that, I will film a video on that. But let's focus on this one. So I loved this image right here, basically symbolizing that you're growing your savings, you're saving for your future. And so, yeah, that was where I decided to go with the cover of this. I do love how it turned out, and I hope you do too. It's that noise. It is fairly thin. So just so you can kind of get an idea, I don't know, it's maybe about ½ inch thick. And it is just like my other books. It's this, if you have any of them, it's the same type of paper, fairly thin. So, when you're coloring, you will want to, have a sheet under here. Let me get into the book and I'll kind of talk about it more. So the first challenge is this sort of affirmation challenge. I can do hard things. You do set an amount for each letter and then color in as you go. The whole book is black and white, no color. And like I was saying, you might want to put a sheet under here because if you use marker, it will most likely bleed through to the next challenge. So yeah, I would recommend putting a sheet under here, or else using crayon, colored pencil, those Mr. Pen gel highlighters, something like that that won't bleed. I don't have a choice really on the paper, so I can't choose like anything thicker. And also I feel like, I think you all would rather have the cost lower and just put a paper under it than, maybe pay more. I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, like I said, marker will bleed. So here's the first challenge. Next, we have a no spend challenge. So this could be used for any month. There are, 31 days here with a couple extra circles in case you want to keep it going a little bit. You designate an amount for each no spend day, and then every time you don't spend, you color in a circle and then save a dollar amount. You could also do it kind of in reverse, where every day that you do spend, you save a dollar amount, like as kind of like a punishment, so to speak. You do it kind of how you want, but that's a no spend challenge. I tried to include like some different challenges in here than my other savings challenge book, so you will kind of notice that. And every page it's just single-sided. Again, just because of the bleed through, I didn't want to do like front and back. So next we have just one where you set your own budget. Each flower equals blank, and then, you color in and save. I did also try to include a variety in here for you, as you will notice. Here's a 25 envelope challenge. It adds up to $325 when you're finished. We have a roll and save here. Now these pages can be torn out. They can be laminated if you want to reuse the challenges or anything like that. So, you know, obviously it's your book. You do it how you want. Here's a nice little easy challenge, $94. The highest amount here is 10 and there's only one 10. Most of these are super low income. As you know, with almost all of my stuff, I like to keep it really, really low, you know, so that these challenges are doable with most budgets. Then we have here this like coin jar for 87. I really like how this turned out. This is cute. I might end up doing this myself. Next, we have sort of a game. So you can either roll a die and then, you know, whatever you land on, you could save. You could just save all the numbers, kind of however you want to do it. Then we have a roll and save 84. So you roll your dice, and as you, like the number you roll, you color it in and save. And then when you're done with the whole page, you'll have $84. Next, roll 2 dice and save the amount where the 2 numbers intersect. So for example, if I roll a 3 and a 5, here's 3, here's 5, they intersect at $3. Or vice versa, I could do 3 here and 5 here, and they intersect also at $3. No amount over $4. Again, I wanted to keep it really low, but there is another one in the book where you can customize your own budget. So this is more of a lower income one. Again, here you're setting your own budget. Each dollar stack is worth blank. Then we have another roll and save. This one, you're adding $10 at a time and coloring in your little like meter. And then once you have it all filled up and you're at the top, you'll have $150. So I do like that one. $10 each time I think is decently doable for most people, and then you'll have, you know, 150 when you're done. A rainy day fund, $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and $6. When you're done, you'll have 147. Spare change. So for this one, it's intended to just save your dollar bills. So if you have change from paying somewhere, you know, you have extra $1 bills laying around, you save them and then color in a $sign for each dollar bill. And then once you're finished with this whole page, you'll have $50. So it's just a way to show that even small amounts add up, even, you know, dollar bills. So that's a $50 challenge. Now, if you don't want to use it for dollars, you can use any amount here. You can designate any amount for, you know, these $signs. So once again, your book, your challenges, you do them the way you want. Next, we have these coins are worth $2 and the dollar bills are worth $5. A very nice, very low income one. Here's that other one I was talking about, the blank one. So you fill in your own dollar amounts here. So if you want to do a higher budget, or if you want to do an even lower budget than the other one, you can do 10 cents, 25 cents, 50 cents, 5 cents, you know, whatever you want to do with this one. This one is customizable. Then we have a 100 envelope challenge, but it is a spin. It's not 1 to 100. It's 1 to 10, 10 times. So I think the 100 envelope challenge, like the original way, is intimidating for a lot of people. This, I'm hoping, is a little more doable. It's 550 when you're done. It's still a big challenge, don't get me wrong, but at least this way you have a lot of smaller numbers that you can do when you have less money, and then maybe work up to the tens. You know, maybe you never have a full $10 to save at once, but you might have $5. So you can color in half of this, do 5, and then maybe next week you have another 5, and then you can complete the 10 that way. So you don't have to save the full amount, you know, in one shot. You can break these numbers up also. And then, you know, when you're done, like I said, 550 is a really nice amount. So that's a spin on the 100 envelope challenge. And then I wanted to include a little challenge for all of the bucks. So I know a lot of people like to save, you know, their bucks, their letter bucks. If you're unfamiliar with that, I wish I had one to show you, but I don't all the $1 bills have a letter on them, A through L, and people like to collect them. So we did include every letter in here. You know, like I said, just as a fun way to color in and collect. I am, you know, not the original creator of this. Reinventing Renee has the letterbox trackers, but I wanted to include them in this book just because, I don't know, I feel like this book is like all encompassing. So with my books, I try to make them like beginner friendly, and the point of these books is to have a bunch of challenges in one, you know, so that you pay one price and you have a bunch of challenges to do. So that's why I wanted to include these in here. If you're only looking for a certain letter or something like that, go over to Renee's shop, Budget Nerd Co. I'm sure she has them by the letter. I'm not positive about that, but I would guess. And they're probably digital downloads too. Again, I'm not positive, but you know, if you're just looking for one letter or something like that, head over to her shop. So anyways, all of that to say, each letter is in here. So we have A, B, again, they go all the way through L. And this is just, like I said, a fun way to have them all together in one spot. Each of them is 25. And they're nice, big, and bold. With this book, just like the other Savings Challenge book I talked about, having big, bold icons that are easy to color, because I personally don't like coloring anything in too detailed. I know there are people out there that love coloring and, you know, really detailed coloring and things like that, but I'm not one of them. So, you know, like I said, each of these challenges is really easy to color. That was definitely on purpose. Okay. All right, and next I did want to include a couple big challenges at the back, just because I know there are people out there that like the big challenges. They, you know, have big goals and things they want to work towards. So this one is $1,050 when you're done, just $25 each time. Again, very easy to color in, just simple squares. And then we have home savings. So if you're trying to save for a house like I am, you can designate how much you want each house to be and what your goal is, and then color in each house as you go. And then last but not least, in this book, something a little bit different, I wanted to include a savings tracker. So if you use this book all year, you can write each month how much you saved in that month with this book. So just a little extra. Like I said, I know some people like to keep track of that. And especially if you're a beginner and you're using this book kind of mostly without any other challenges, I think it might be nice to, you know, keep track of, you know, how much you saved. And that is the end, my friends. Then you have a blank page. And I always think this is super cool how they tell you where it's printed and what date. So this was printed on March 30th in Middletown, Delaware. And I don't know, I just think that's pretty neat. Once again, here is the back. You have your money. It is falling into your hands. And there's my QR code just to get to my YouTube channel, which you don't need because you're already here. But that, my friends, is Save It. I hope you enjoy it. As I said, if you're interested, it is linked below in the description box, along with all of my other Savings Challenge books and planners. It's a low price. I think it's $10.99. So for $11, you're getting 33 challenges plus, you know, the little savings tracker. So, yeah, I try to keep it affordable, you know, approachable for most budgets and things like that. And I hope that I accomplished it. So let me know below what you think. Like I said, I'm still working on the other Savings Challenge book. I don't know when it will be finished. It's about halfway right now. We will just see. If you have ideas on other types of books or things like that that you want me to create, let me know. I love making these books, and I just think it is just like so cool how you can publish your own book on Amazon. I think it's just awesome. So that is it for this one, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of your support with my channel, my books, my Etsy shop, all of it. I am just so incredibly grateful for all of you. I love you all so much. I'll see you in the next one.